Yo, what is going on, guys? Bexio back, and today we've got more Bitcoin talk. As you can see, Bitcoin destroyed 25,000, is at 26.5 right now, and it was pushing 20 or a little over 28 earlier in the day, but now we've come back here, and we'll see what happens when the market, like the regular stock market and traders, start to wake up on Monday and see if there's a more of a dump that takes place or if there's a price supported, and which case would be a good time to buy in before another rally comes through. But with these prices, it's becoming super volatile, and there are people on both sides that are super bearish and super bullish. So you can get both sides. There's no reason not to be in Bitcoin at this point, though. All the institutions are involved. There are big people getting involved, smart money, institutional money, hundreds of millions of dollars coming in at a time. And it's just great to see Bitcoin finally really picking up steam with institutions. As we can see here, you can see Bitcoin's volume is $66.7 billion they did in 24 hours, which is crazy. The volume's been picking up a ton, which is kind of obvious, but it was around 30 to 40 billion, and now we're about 50 to 60 billion on an average day. So we're doing a ton of volume in Bitcoin. The market cap was over $500 billion. Obviously, we've come back from there, but $500 billion is huge, huge number. So that's just points to more signs of Bitcoin being bullish and to continue pumping this. You can see on the top here, the market cap of all of crypto is $712 billion. So we're pushing $1 trillion on the crypto market, which is going to just continue to be bullish factors for all of crypto, but Bitcoin in particular. And we've got a couple stories here. You can see this is about the best investment ever. This is talking about the second richest person in Mexico, who just disclosed that second richest man calls Bitcoin purchase his best investment ever. He just disclosed that he has been investing in Bitcoin since it was worth around $200 a coin. So now I think we're going to start seeing a lot more people who have tons of money saying that they either were getting involved in Bitcoin, because now it's more accepted. It's cool to say you're in Bitcoin. Before, it was very risky. People would look at you and think that you don't know what you're doing if you were in Bitcoin before, but it's established itself a lot more since then. So now I think we're going to start seeing people coming out and saying they've owned Bitcoin for a while, or they've started stacking Bitcoins or Satoshi, and they just don't know. Or now it's an accepted time. So I think we're going to see a lot more people coming out saying that they own Bitcoin or are interested in owning Bitcoin. We can take a quick look here at Bitcoin on the biggest assets in the world, and it is currently rank 11. This is significant because it is bigger than Visa, bigger than JP Morgan. It is bigger than every single financial institution. So that's huge for Bitcoin to have achieved that, being the largest financial system in these assets. So that is huge. That reflects obviously coming up on $500 billion, and we are going to be trying to flip Berkshire Hathaway pretty soon. And once Bitcoin gets into this type of top 10 space here, I think it's going to be a lot quicker to climb this ladder until you get to, the top fives here, like the $1 trillion companies. If Bitcoin gets to $1 trillion, I think Bitcoin would probably be number one within a few years of this, or maybe not if Apple puts some of their money into Bitcoin though as well. So we will see how that goes. But I think all of these companies in the top here will eventually disclose that they're getting involved in Bitcoin, putting treasury reserves in Bitcoin, doing something of that nature, because these companies just have so much money that even if a company like Apple put a few $1 billion in Bitcoin and it went to zero, not really going to affect Apple that much as it would like a MicroStrategies. If his Bitcoin investment went to zero, that would really affect the company. But Apple, they wouldn't even notice it. And we've all heard about the Ripple lawsuit. Ripple having a lawsuit with the SEC, the Security Exchange Commission. So they've come out and said that they said Ripple is issuing basically illegal shares and not giving people who buy XRP the shareholder rights that they should have if it was to launch on the stock market and issue shares. So they're saying that Ripple's XRP is equivalent to shares, not a cryptocurrency. So they're coming after Ripple, which I'm just gonna be completely out there. I've always hated Ripple. I hate that the majority of Ripple is owned by the company, or the majority of XRP is owned by Ripple. It's like 60% or something. So I just it's dumb to me. It doesn't fit the cryptocurrency type of decentralization type of asset. So I've always hated Ripple, and now it is coming to fruition that Ripple and XRP might just be forced to be delisted and no longer be allowed to be traded, which would be kind of crazy to see that. But at least with this news, Bitcoin's not reacting negative, Ethereum's not, the majority of altcoins aren't. So this is something kind of separating itself. Like Ripple is its own problem, and then Bitcoin and Ethereum and these coins are perfectly fine, which is what we want to see. And we'll end this off by showing the stimulus check. I love looking at these tweets and people who keep track of this. But if you used your stimulus check to buy Bitcoin when you got it, it was $1,200 stimulus check, would now be worth $5,000, which is insane. That just shows how much this thing is growing. Bitcoin is taking over, and fiat money, dollars, are losing their values so fast that it's just ridiculous to even think about. That's going to do it for a quick little update about Bitcoin here. I just wanted to cover it because it is smashing its all-time highs. If this price come Monday is supported and there isn't a big dump, because that's a possibility with this big run-up, that there might be a dump of people who only get involved during the trading week, really. But if that doesn't happen, and if we can see a support level of around this 26,000 mark, maybe even 25.5, as long as it's over 25 and we see a support level, I'm going to probably get back into some more Bitcoin, and we will see where the future goes. But I think it's super dumb not to have Bitcoin. There's way too much smart money, smart people getting involved. The asymmetric risk is absolutely ridiculous with Bitcoin. So do your own research, come to your own conclusion. But I think Bitcoin is really just getting started with this run. So guys, let me know what you guys think of Bitcoin. If you like the currency, if you like the idea, if you hate it, and why. And don't forget to smash the like button and the subscribe button. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I'll see you guys in my next video.